Okay, I've got the microphone on. I think that volume might be a little high on the volcano though, so let me turn that down just a little bit. That's awful noisy tonight. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you on board. I am your host, DrFox2000, and this is the Volcano Eruption live stream. And we are watching, and it is erupting from multiple places. And of course, this is Cumbre Vieja in La Palma in the Canary Islands. And anyway, before we get going here, just a gentle reminder, if you look at your chat box up top, it will say live chat or top chat. If it says live chat or top chat replay, that means you're watching the video, or sorry, the stream after it has been recorded and finished and everyone's gone home. That means you won't be able to interact in the chat box. In other words, if you type in there, nobody's going to respond. But you can still leave regular messages down below, just like any other YouTube video. And, that's not what I like. Be right back. Okay, well, that wasn't fun. I do have a work call that I have to attend to, but I tried to change things a little bit since this is a 2-hour stream and I am supposed to have 4 hours to get there. I will do the stream anyhow. So, getting back to what I was saying there about the top chat and live chat means you're watching it live. If it says top chat replay or live chat replay, you are watching it after it's already been recorded and over and everybody's gone home, and that means you can put regular comments down below. Otherwise, if you're just seeing the regular top chat or live chat, it means you are indeed watching the live stream. And right now, of course, what we are seeing on the screen is the volcano erupting from multiple ports and lighting up very, very well, and pretty awesome to see. Okay, and we'll start saying hello to people in a second. Just have to do something here. 1 sec. Okay, so first off, hi to the wonderful moderators. Of course, we have Piggy and Arizona Snowman in the channel, taking care of business. I don't believe Paulzilla is here yet. He may show up later. Anyway, I'm saying hi to a few of the people that are here. Sherry Lawson is here. Scott Hartman, Flo Smith, Wormhand, Sue Hayes, Doug Christopher, Rebecca Patterson, Chuckster, Tim Buckingham, Robin Tyler, Sue Hayes, I got you already there, Sue. Mummy of Hamsters, welcome all of you guys and gals. Also Dennis Ray, Dodger, Wessex Dragon, PJ Steele, did I see Sandy Bird? Teresa's also back, Headley Man, also here as well. Headley Man, just curious, are you actually in Headley, BC? And I think I might have asked that before and didn't see the response, but I'll take a look for it down the thing here. Anyway, let's see. I got Flo, Dennis Ray is also here. Adele 51, Flo Smith, Yeshai, Jesse, and that wonderful last name. Welcome. Let's see, Maui Me also in the house, Patty Henderson as well, John Shepard, Liam Dorsey also made it back. Good to see you there. And let's see, MG2431 also on the channel. Layla also made it. Good to have everyone back. Sarah Wright is also here. And Sherry Lawson, we got you, Sherry Lawson. Zoe also back. Let's see, did I say Sarah Wright? Echo the Bot is also here. And going up, Frosty username, Sharon Price. Welcome all you guys. Phyllis Johnson also here. And going up, Mandy Child. Who else? Windy C. Wormhand, sorry. Sarah Wright, Aunt Birding also in the house. Robin is it Taylor? Yeah, Taylor. Ellis Wright. Welcome all you guys. Glad to have you on board. JT also here. David Redshaw as well. Robert Dowdy. Good to see you. Liz Markman Moyler back again, as well as Tina Sassy. Good to have you guys here, or gals. Judy McClelland also here. And let's see, who else might have snuck in there. I think I got Rebecca Patterson already. And actually, speaking of Rebecca Patterson, that's the first one in the chat today other than me. So Rebecca gets the cookie, or cookies, if you will. And let's see, who else did I miss in here? Remind the people about mobile phones and the like button. Yes, if you have a mobile phone, you're using it, apparently you have to get right out of the video itself to be able to hit that like button and then be able to get back in A little bit of a pain and a poor setup, but that's unfortunately the way it is. Kelly Ann Mullen also here. Kevin Butcher also popped in. Good to have you guys on board. Birdie Num also here, and good to have you here. Clara Coogan also made it in. High Plains Drifter, welcome. Glad to have you guys on board. And yeah, just wanted to let you guys know here. I'm going to be shutting right quick off at the 2-hour mark because I do have a work call to attend. Westford DJ, hello from Ireland. Glad to have you on board. Don Arnold also here, so good to see you. And Paul Zilla made it, actually at work, hiding in my truck watching. Paul Zilla, you're going to get in trouble. No distracted driving or any of those things, please. So anyway, if you do have something that you want to address to me specifically, please write DrFox2000 in front of it, like DrFox2000. That way it will turn red in my chat box here and I can actually see it and I can address it. If it's not in red and the chat rate goes up fairly high, I may not see your message. All right, just having thrown that in. Dennis Ray, LOL, I'm at work too, so slow here. Everybody's at work. I'm supposed to be at work. Okay, the 420 network, I'm guessing that it's still free to what? Like, share, and subscribe to the show. Absolutely, it is indeed free to do those following things. So if you do like the show, by all means hit that like button, and if you haven't shared it out yet, you might want to consider doing that. If you have a community tab on your in the YouTube thing, the community tab, share it out in there, or you can even do it on Twitter or Facebook or wherever you like. The more the merrier we get in here, so it's all good, and we love having new faces pop in all the time and making our channel bigger, and having a very large, wonderful group of people in the stream. And it is a very, very clean stream. So that's what we try to keep going. And don't be afraid of the moderators. They won't bite. You know, they're all good people, and they'll say hi to you and things like that. And they help out. They're a very good group of people. D. Anderson, hi from Oregon. Hey, we were talking about Oregon earlier today. Layla, this is growing, holy moly. Yes, that volcano is getting bigger. And I wanted to pop over to one of the other views here. We seem to be, oh, I need to get rid of that big banner in the front. We seem to be without one of the views, and La Palma TV seems to have stopped covering with their camera. But I guess it is what it is. They may have other plans. But we do know a little bit about what's been going on today, so we did see some of the wonderful lavally action, and we do want to share that with you guys. I also want to throw in there that people were saying Mount Etna blew again today fairly well, and I want to see if I can touch on that in a little while. The problem that I had was the streams I was looking at. Okay, you know anyone around there? No. No, Headley man, I don't know anyone from Headley. All I know out there is that crazy Dan Hurd. I don't know him personally, but I wouldn't mind going meeting him out there. And I love the area. Princeton up the way there, was looking at some property a while ago, and I thought it was kind of cool there, Headley man. The other area I wouldn't mind living, of course, would be to the east of you in Osoyoos area. So nice areas. Anyway, getting back to the volcano here, it is indeed doing a fantastic job at maintaining its ability to be a fire fountain, and it is pretty awesome. Heard the ash was playing havoc with some cameras and they stopped working. Sandra Rockland, thank you. That could be what happened to theirs, and I know it's difficult with some of it. It gets into the gears and stuff, and no more autofocus after a little while, and all kinds of things. Do people drive on the wrong side of the road in Italy? Paul Zilla, from what I heard, and this is just a rumor, but many insurance companies in Europe do not want you as a European driver to drive in Italy due to the lack of ability of the Italian drivers. And I know that might be a rumor, but I don't know if that's true or not. So be careful if you're driving in Italy. And no, they're on the right side of the road, or supposed to be. Anyway, we want to get to what I was going to show you here, and let's see if we can break away from this. Of course, is live, and I wanted to go find my other stuff here that it was not quite so live, and wanted to share that with you. And this was one of the other videos from our IGM guys, or IGME, and thought I'd share that with you. And if we go over there and have a look, it gives you a little bit. This is just a small portion of it. This is the backside of the cone again, and you can definitely see how those 4 different vents are very active the way they are sitting there. And from left to right, so backside to front is basically what you're looking at, or east to west on a slight angle. And that's a pretty awesome view to be able to see what was happening there. And they did really good with those shots, and I was thoroughly impressed with that, and I liked it. So anyway, let's see if we can pop over to this. I will play this portion through. This shows you how much lava was coming down today. So Dr. Fox, can you show the Mount Etna eruption? I just finished mentioning that, Robin Taylor, that it was very poor visibility. The one that I seen didn't show very much of it, but we will get to what I did see, and during the break I will try to find more. But so far I have not found a very good, reliable view of what Mount Etna did today. Okay, anyway, concentrating on this here though, this shows a heck of a lot of lava, and it is definitely flowing down here during the daytime regime of what's happening. So I want to actually stop it there for a second. We'll maybe just back it up just a little bit. Now, if we recall yesterday what we were talking about, that cone breaking apart up near the top, and I just want to kind of point that out here. It did. So this portion here, okay, this used to go straight across. So that all broke out, and we developed another hole here in the side. This was the original exit where that material was probably flowing out that way. So this one is new, and so both those things up top there are new developments, where we've had basically the top of the cone break apart a little bit, and we've got a hole through the side of it, up just a little bit higher than that lower outlet. And just wanted to kind of throw that in there, and I will clear the stuff off the screen. and we can watch this a little bit more. Now this, you know, being daytime shots, that is actually pretty interesting to see that much lava flowing and having the fairly decent visibility. So yeah, Pour La Palma is right, and this is where they kind of show down towards the ocean to the west, where that is flowing. And just kind of wanted to share that with you guys, just so you could see what it looked like. And then they switch back up to the volcano. So definitely a lot of lava coming out of there, and a lot of changes to the cone. And like I said, you know, yesterday we were talking about that possibly breaking out, or because it was so hot, it created a hot spot and poured through it. So anyhow, we will leave that video be, and we will go back to our live action. And if you're looking at it, it looks even kind of more ragged now, and the area that I'm looking at is right there. Remember yesterday it was all the way across, and that outbreak, it seems that that hole that we had here in that earlier outbreak has kind of patched itself up. That might have even been up a little bit higher here. And it doesn't take long for the volcano to try to rebuild itself. Now you got to remember that's very soft material that's still up there. So if it did patch the holes, they're not 100% yet. And if we have more violent bursts coming out of this thing, that could knock some more material out of the cone. So that's kind of what we got there, and I just wanted to throw that at you guys. And let's see, yeah, the other camera views using the same feed as this one right now. Of course, this was the view from further out. This is actually, I think, in the harbor, and they've zoomed in that far to see the full mountain the way it is glowing now. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of heavy smoke in the way. Otherwise, you would see all three big fountains on that side, and then of course the other ones are hiding behind the big three that you see. So a little bit more difficult to see them, but definitely is literally a fire fountain mountain. One more trying Dr. Fox. Yeah, no, Sandy Bird, I got you the first time, and we are getting to the earthquakes. We will get there. Go slow. Etna Walk, the channel has a good show of Etna. Okay, Etna Walk, I will have a look at that. I better write that down. Etna Walk. Okay. We'll have a look at that one and see if we can use some of that or show some of that. Anyway, yeah, so having a look at this, it's a pretty awesome show. I will, since everybody's worried about the earthquakes, let's go and look for the earthquakes. I did have that page up and refreshed. Just gotta locate it here. No, that's not that one. Where is it? There it is. And I will, just for the heck of it, refresh it again. Yeah, so we did have a 4.9 earthquake. Again, it was on the east side of the island, and that definitely shook things up a little bit for the people. And this was something that they were predicting, that they were going to start seeing earthquakes that are getting closer to between the 5 and the 6 mark, and it should be increasing. So anyway, let me get at it. Just wanted to remind everyone, this is an English only channel, so Alabama Sanders, no español, no entiendo, por favor, inglés. Okay? Thank you. And that would really be nice. Anyway, I'm looking for my map here, and I will find it shortly. And I know I have it somewhere. I keep finding it when I don't want it, but when I do need it, it just doesn't seem to show up real quick. Okay, we will do it again. So do a quick grab here, and we can show everybody what it looked like. And I think we'll be okay with that. We'll put everything on the screen. Okay, get that into the right place, and then we can show that real quick, just so everybody is there. Welcome, Mark Raccoon, and Sophie is here as well. And let's see, Jacob Woolley also made it. Omega Blast also here. Gustavo, welcome from Argentina. Glad to have you here. Alabama Sanders. Oh no. Let's see, who else snuck in here? Tim, no, I got Tim Buckingham already. One was called Raining Ash for Etna. Okay, let me look at that one. During the break, Raining Ash for Etna. All right. I will have a look at these if they're not too long and be able to get into them. So anyway, zooming in on the map, this guy over here, that's our 4.9 that happened earlier. And again, like I said, it was on the eastern side of the island. And I'm not sure that's where it was right here, but since then we've had a bunch of 3, 3.1s, 3.5s. So, you know, this is going to continue, and that's something that they were predicting, that we are going to see more larger earthquakes. Here's a 4.3 that happened at 7:30. Is it? No, yeah, 7:28 a.m. So definitely things are shaking up. A 3.9 at 10 after 6 this morning, another one at 6 o'clock itself. So we definitely have some shaking going on there, and a lot of fresh new rumblings in the ground, and that is something that is kind of unique. Just wanted to look at the other areas and see what's in the neighborhood, and we don't see anything at the other locations on the other islands. You know, we do see a little bit right in here, but these are already a few days old, and this is already a day and a half old, I think. No, that was from the 23rd. Well, that's a 3.3 out there in the water. So even out there in the water is where we're getting some of them, and that's right at the very tip of the way the island had built up. So we could even, I mean, these are all old volcano heads in here, from what I thought, and my understanding was. So it could be pretty interesting to see what goes on. You never know in that area. Anyway, important part is we've got a bunch of new action there, and I'm just trying to get on that one. That's the 4.2 we had yesterday. So we are getting larger and larger quakes there. Hopefully it will subside and not continue to increase in size. While I'm here, we'll pop over to the observatory cam, and we can see we do have high cloud there today, and the valley itself is actually kind of filled in the foreground there with the clouds. And if we go back a ways during the day, it was like that for a good portion of the day. And here's a nice good clean view where you can see where the volcano was erupting, of course, right here in the middle, and the valley is filled with puffy clouds. So look pretty neat, but now we know that the volcano is not so neat, even though it's nice looking. All right, so let's clear that off, and we will put that back to a live view. And there we go. The lit up area is where the volcano is active and doing its thing. Let's show support for this. Kananaskis country, welcome and thank you. Glad to have you on board. And yes, speaking of showing support, just so you guys know, the stream is not monetized because we consider this educational material, and don't see any reason for doing commercials in between things. I do have the super chat on, however, if you do wish to donate something, that would be fantastic. But I also would like it if you could hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. And I'm getting ready for a break here anyway, so I will go through that spiel. We've got 373 people in here. Less than half of you like it. I'm wondering what's wrong with the other half. Hopefully we'll get a few more, get that likes over 200 real quick would really be good. And that would be excellent. Anyway, for those who are joining though, and if you have not yet subscribed, consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification. That way you will know when the streams are on. And of course, what? Can you tell La Palma Observatory to level the camera? I level horizon. Yeah, Pavel, I'll get on the phone right away. Anyway, what the heck was I saying? Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to know when the times are, please look down below in the description. It will tell you the weekend times as well as the weekday times. We do start a little bit earlier on the weekends to help out with our European community. That way it's not quite as late for them, and they love it a whole bunch more. Have you ever zoomed in on a swarm of earthquakes? Have I ever zoomed in? Yeah, I have. We've done that on the Iceland ones all the time. Unfortunately, that swarm of earthquakes that we were looking at, that is the maximum that will allow you to zoom in. As far as I can go. It won't go any further as far as the La Palma map. On the other hand, if you're using USGS or Iceland, you can zoom right into individual spots. So it's something in their map software where they don't allow you to have that close of a zoom. But thanks for asking there, Messenger, and we will show you what it looks like on the Iceland one after the break, and a long break. Okay, I gotta go for a break. So it is time. Can you tell if this area was showing cracks last night? Well, we did kind of point out some of those areas where I thought it was going to topple Grandma B. So if you looked back in the stream, I actually kind of marked it out right on the cone where I thought it was going to break, and that's pretty much where it broke. So yeah, I know you were cooking. Okay, I'm gonna go take that break, so please let's see if we can hit a few more of those like buttons, and that would really be awesome. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I will be back in 5 minutes. Play nice in the lava fields, okay?
Grammarly can't teach you to dance, but it can help you make a great...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and thank you everyone for tuning in to our second quarter of the Volcano Eruption live stream, and glad to have you all on board. I see we have a bunch more people that popped in. Quick hello to Mark McDigan, and let's see who else snuck in the door. Ez is back. Cool channel name also here. Madcap Martin. Welcome all you guys. Glad to have you on board, guys, gals, everyone. And let's see, as Claudia Sharpman also here. Pat Murphy, Susanna P. Welcome back. BW. Welcome. Glad to have you on board. Tom also back again, as well as Messenger we got earlier, and I think I already said Chloe. We got, let's see, who else? Jeffrey Anderson also here. Seawolf, Chris. Welcome you guys. Glad to have you on board. Hannah Alexander. Welcome. And let's see, Jane Binch also back in the channel. John Raper here as well. And I got Kananaskis Country earlier. Sylvia Zavrel, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome, Sylvia. Carrie Castine also here, as well as Grow Scotland. Welcome all you guys. Glad to have you on board, and I think that's good for names right now. Anyway, there was people asking about, can you show the back of the drone thing again? Please, let's keep the channel English, so all typing in here, English please. If you need to use Google Translate to make it English, please do so. We like to have everyone speaking the same language, that way everyone can understand each other. And let's see, Andres Padhaler, I'm not sure. Okay, but welcome. Let's keep it in English and we're all good. So yes, I'm going to show that the way the cone was, or what we were seeing at the backside there. That video, I'm going to show it real quick again. Mr. Mangunk, did you know that there was a webcam live at Etna? There are several live webcams, like the La Palma, but you can see the lava flow. Ah, okay. You can see the lava flow. Anyway, I wanted to show you this piece again. So of course, the ocean is off to the right hand side, east is kind of off to the bottom left hand corner, and you can see what the lineup of fire fountains is up there from this wonderful drone image, and it definitely does give you a pretty good idea or sense of what is going on. Anyway, let's see, where was I going to pop to next? I did have things lined up here. Let's see, I think it was this one. Okay, so as far as what I did find for Etna footage, you see a very, very large plume going into the air, and yes, this was Etna erupting earlier today, and I'm not sure that I actually have permission for that, but to show this one, I just thought we'd share a little bit of it just so you guys can see that. Pat Murphy, there's actually 5 vents, but anyway, here's some of that pyroclastic material being ejected out of Etna right there, and of course they have the longer views from the towns close by, and that kind of thing. So we definitely are seeing a little bit more of an eruption coming from there, and that's what she looked like today, guys and girls, and lots of people taking pictures and photos and all kinds of good things. So that's kind of what we're looking at, and it is actually pretty awesome to see that. So yeah, wow. A lot of pyroclastic material in that cloud. That's just going crazy. So, yep, Etna is indeed. So we will leave that be though for right now. I just wanted to at least post a little bit of it so you guys could see what that material looked like, and look at those clouds billowing up, and gives you a pretty good idea of what they've got going on. All right, back to our Cumbre Vieja and La Palma, and it is doing what it's doing. Boomer in the house. Welcome, Boomer. Glad to see you. Is it unusual for so many volcanoes to be going off? Seems odd to me. Boomer, actually, no, it's not odd. It's with it right now, the fact that, you know, with the internet and everything, we are just getting the messages very, very quickly when things are going off, and I think that is one of the biggest important things that people have to realize. You know, before it was always slow news, and nowadays we get it instantly. So for the Etna one, the one that I was watching, I will put that link in the channel. So I will call it Etna video, and you can go to that site if you like. There's the video. It is here on YouTube. So right click, it'll open it up in a new window, and you can have a look at it. It's pretty cool stuff. It's only 2 minutes 39 seconds long, but it's a pretty awesome shot. Sherry Lawson says, if this keeps up, Dr. Fox, you won't have time to cover all the different volcanoes. No, I won't have time to cover them all. It'd be like, yeah, this one is erupting, yes, this one is erupting, yeah, this one is erupting, and away we go, you know, and it's going to keep on doing that. So depending on how many we add to the repertoire of volcanoes that we actually watch, Do you know which lava flow is faster or fatter and faster? I'm not sure, Evie, if I understand your question. Do you know which lava flow is fatter and faster? Well, we know we have some of the lava flow rivers that are happening, but majority right now of the lava from this particular volcano is they're all kind of conjoining down at the bottom of the hill here, and they're going down a river of lava that is moving that way. And that was kind of the same or evident in what we showed earlier here. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck I left that other video. Let's go back here. Come on, switch. No, not this one. I wanted the other one. Where'd the other one go? Come on, hurry up, switch. Oh, there, finally switched for me. And yeah, I wanted to show this one again. So this was the one that we were showing what was happening earlier. Just gotta find where I left that now so we can replay it for you from this time sequence. Oh, come on, let's go back. So yeah, from the beginning here, you can see how much it was flowing down. So where's it all going? It's all accumulating down in the bottom of the hill and heading into those rivers it's developed. So it's pretty cool to see that. Mona Alfano, to help you with getting from getting dizzy as you watch all the volcanoes. Mona, that's an awesome $10 super chat. Thank you very kindly for that. Really do appreciate it. And yeah, sometimes it makes my head spin, and it really does. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. But anyway, with this, you know, you see that amount of lava coming down, and of course, this is what we were talking about. If I stop it here again, yesterday what we were referring to was this cone area here was going all the way across. And I had mentioned that that front area was suspect, and I had kind of drawn a line underneath where these cracks were, and this has indeed broken outward, but I don't know how much lava would have actually overflowed at that point. But we do see that we had a new opening here, which is different than the primary opening that we've been watching for the last few days down here. Where the X is. So this is the new one with the check mark, and that seems to have healed itself though, so pretty cool. Okay, La Palma TV is back on. Excellent. And we'll have a look at that and get that going right away. This is the other one. Let me get back into La Palma TV and find it. I did have it there, and do a quick refresh and see if no, I'm not showing any live from La Palma TV right now yet. I thought they were on too, but no, not yet. Maybe you seeing it in a different place, or are you watching a rerun? Don't know. Anyhow, it is still looking pretty cool here. So 3 Pro TV, what? Okay, Julia, not sure what you're saying, but in English, please. This is an English-speaking channel only. We don't mind people from other places, and we don't mind you saying, you know, hello in a different language, but let's keep the everything else in English, please, and that way we can all communicate properly. Feed 3 on La Palma TV. Oh, okay. Why is La Palma TV not? I got TV La Palma. Is that not the same channel? TV La Palma. Okay. Confusing. Let's see. Let me do a copy on this and see if I can find these guys, because that's really weird that La Palma, okay, TV La Palma Live. Oh, okay. All right. Why do they have it named differently? Okay, so there. That's what I want to hear. And let's see what we can do to get past that and actually find that. That is the same view that we're seeing here on that one. Maybe I'll try it. No, that's not even the right one. Ah, how did that happen? Palma TV. No, and that puts me back there, and it's not showing any live ones. I'm not sure where you guys are seeing it, but I'm going to have to, sorry, should have said, waiting to start. Oh, okay. The one that's supposed to start at 11 p.m.? Or that might have been the one that I was looking at earlier. And I think I might have that queued up somewhere too. So pretty tough to get everything running correctly here. So, all right, not a worry. Let's see. I asked how you can give a link to actually what actual live feed on eruption on Etna. Okay, this is an actual lava flow. Mr. Monk, Mangonk, okay, if you post, hang on, okay, if you have the link, what I'm going to do, if you want to get yourself ready, copy the link. I'm going to make you a temporary mod just so you can post the link, please, okay? And so let's do that. If you can post it right away, would really be super if you can do that. Okay. Otherwise, what you can do is you can always email me links at drfox@shaw.ca. So drfox@shaw.ca. That is usually the best place to do it. But okay, let's see. Okay, hopefully he's able to do that. Did I do that? Okay, I'm just trying to see what's going on here now. Okay, how come we got Chaos Nitro was timed out? What is going on here? Okay, how wonderful, hope it all burns to the ground. Now, we don't need to be nasty there, guys. So, let's just be kind, be good, and no hoping for bad sarcasm here. We don't want to hear anything. Dr. Fox, I found one for him. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, Paul, you want to post it? Go for it. And I am going to go back up here and do this. I'm just, since that's not happening. Okay, so yeah, if somebody wants to email me, by all means, you can do that. And okay, trying to keep up with everything that's going on here. Sometimes it's just a little bit too much moving back and forth. Okay, and I see all these things deleted. It always makes me wonder what's going on. Storm Runner Skyline Web has a few on Mount Etna. Okay, webcams. All right, I'll have to write that down. Skyline. Okay, live cams. Hard to keep up to all this stuff sometimes, guys, just so you know. All right. continuing to go here. I'm completely out of my flow, so just kind of trying to keep up with everything. Mount Etna is not the one that I have on the forte here, but I'd like to see it. But I know they had different people streaming it before, so I posted a link. Maybe the other mods can post it. Yeah, okay, I didn't see the link, Mr. Mangok. Not sure how or when you did it, because I wasn't seeing anything. All right, that's why I took it back off, because otherwise your name ends up going up too far, and then I can't undo the mod thing, unless I go through a bunch of other things, and I don't want to give myself a hard time here either. And just so you guys understand that the reason we don't allow links in here as a typical thing is because otherwise we would have nothing but porno links showing up left, right, and center. And that is something that we don't care for. The channel gets taken over very quickly. Okay, Andreas, please, this is not a dating site. All right, I don't mind having you here, but definitely not a dating site. So if you're looking for girls, go to those porn sites. Don't come to a lava site, okay? Anyway, this is a little bit too hot for you. Madcap Martin emailed you the link to La Palma TV Live. All right. I will check for that right now. Okay, and see which one that is. Open live link. And
Hanna
okay,
está
and
alimentando.
they've got some Spanish speakers right now. Yeah, so that's not going to work because they're showing other people chatting, and we can't. That's going to get us in trouble really quick. Unfortunately, but thank you for that link, and it is live. I will see what happens once they stop talking, and we'll be able to maybe throw that in. But yeah, thank you. That definitely helps there, Madcap. I do appreciate it. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to zip over to Iceland, and I know where can I find your email address, Mr. Bangkok? Please write it down, and it is DrFox, like Dr. Fox, at shaw.ca, shaw.ca. Okay. I won't put it in the channel because what happens is if it's not removed, then we end up again with the spam bots doing a bunch of stuff. Meadow Melshak, I don't know what you're doing there, but let's not be so nasty. Okay, yeah, Meadow, this is not the place for that kind of thing. All right, just to let you know, this is nature taking its course, is what it is. Hasn't got anything to do with deities and wrath. Let's see, good bopping. It's life's whack-a-moles in here. Yeah, Maui me. Yeah, in a way it is. Did you see the drone footage of the new hole on top of the other hill? No, I didn't. Looks strange. All we know right now, there's some good solid spots where that lava is coming out. Unfortunately, this angle is not the best, and we're still hoping for the other one to get back on the air and do its thing. But we do have the alternative. Well, anyway, I did want to go to Iceland first. We'll look at the La Palma some more. Iceland, unfortunately, is nothing to look at right now. Yeah, we'll talk about ASO or ASO in a second or two. Haven't got much on there either. Anyway, I did back up the cam. It's dark there in Iceland right now, unfortunately, and that kind of makes things a little bit difficult to see anything. But as we, and that's about 4 hours ago that we were seeing that. When we get to the 6 hour ago mark, which is right about there, it's raining, its visibility is very, very poor. Unfortunately, nothing to view. When we go to the earthquake map, I need to get to that one on my screen here. And actually, I think I did reload it earlier, but I'm going to just do another one here real quick so we can see the latest that happened in Iceland. And there's the outlying areas, and you can see we did have a little bit of activity up here. 1.5 at the top end, 12 kilometers down. We had some more new ones out here at Askja, and that's for a 1 right there at 4 kilometers down. If we zoom into that area, we can see that there was a few little spots. One, I don't know, yeah, 1.1 right in the middle of the lake. And that was earlier today at 2 or just about 3 a.m. So we do have a little bit of activity there. There's really a bunch of just the little tiny ones that happened yesterday around here, and they weren't on the map yesterday when we looked, so they happened after that. As we slide into the other areas of the country, we can see we have a couple more over here that weren't showing up yesterday. A 1.7 and probably about 1.5, yeah, in there. And of course the older ones out in the ocean, not doing anything, just calming down, and kind of give you a little bit of the lay of the land here, just so you understand. This is the city of Reykjavik, Keflavik Airport right here. And if we zoom in a little bit more, this is Grindavik, and the Blue Lagoon right here, and the power plant right beside it. And if we move a little bit more towards that swarm, we look at Nadhagi Valley, Nadkriki, and Geldingadarlar. This is where Ragnar actually resides, right where the hand is, and Meridalier Valley here. And we're looking at the area to the north. Kilir is what this old volcano is, and that's done in old times. So let's see, if we zoom in on it a little bit, you can see that the cluster of action hasn't really been super heavy. We had a 2.1 at 7:23 a.m. and most of everything, that's I think the biggest in there. The most of them are very tiny little shakes. The one thing that we have watched is this used to be in this area where it was clustered before, so we're seeing a progression to the south. And if it keeps going, that's fine. It's just telling us that we have movement way down under. As far as the volcano starting back up, I'm very optimistic in that sense. I don't believe it will fire back up, but we'll have a look at the rumble chart, as we call it, and that is actually the harmonic tremor chart. And let's see if I can refresh that one real quick for all of us. And Piggy is saying something about I should be having a break right now. No, she didn't say anything yet, but I should be. Anyway, we seen yesterday when we were watching, we seen that dropping back down in here. and it's since dropped, gone back up, gone up and down. So we're definitely getting some action of various types moving up and down, but I'm not holding my breath. That's the last 24 plus hours, and we don't see a heck of a lot of action. So on that note, let me put you back to the volcano there, or maybe there. We'll see how that view looks. Oh, that view is buffering. No, maybe. I don't know. Neither one of them look really, really hot right now, but I'll leave it on this one here for you guys. I'm going to go take that. Oh, I've been bopped. Bopped. Boppoed. Okay, got it. I'm going for that break. For those who haven't hit that like button yet, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button. Would really, really help out. That's how we get our stream up the ladder a little bit on YouTube. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, consider subscribing and hitting that button as well beside it there with that big bell on it, so you get your notifications. If you need to know when the stream is happening, you can always take a look down in the description. It tells you both weekday and weekend times that we are actually on. On that friendly note, I'm DrFox2000, your host here in rainy Edmonton, Alberta, Canada today, and I am going to go take a break, and we'll be back for our second half of our show once I come back. Stick around, guys. Play nice. right, I've got the microphone back on, back from my break. Glad you guys stuck around. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the basically second half of our volcano eruption live stream today. And of course, right now you have Cumbre Vieja on the screen, and it is doing what it's doing. And this is the point where I usually throw in our wonderful little bacon seed, and we like to do that. Echo the bot, way cool, promote what? Doc has been promoted. Oh, I'm glad I've been promoted. I like being promoted. It definitely helps out. And thank you. And okay. Whoa, hang on. I gotta trying to do things here. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Got that done. Anyway, I'm going to throw our wonderful little bacon seed on the screen for today, and yes, you can all go ah. This is Elvis the piglet. Elvis the piglet is doing a wonderful job. He is so cute and absolutely awesome. Thank you very much, Piggy, and really do appreciate you sending those in, and that is a sweet looking little piggy, and love it. A bacon seed at its best. So very, very cute, and glad. Yeah, a tiny guitar. Absolutely. And it is wonderful, and it's beautiful to have this as part of our show. I know there are some people and cultures that may be offended by this, but I'm not taking this off of my stream. Love it. All right, so doing that, everybody wants to see Mount Etna live, so we will give them. There is Mount Etna live right now, and we found a feed, and thank you for sending that to me, and that works, Mr. Mangok. And we got a little bit of that. So Mount Etna definitely spewing some lava, fairly smoky out there. So that's a lot of lava for Mount Etna. Yes, that's actually a very big mountain. So when you're looking at that, yes, indeed, that is a lot of big lava flows coming out. And hopefully Mount Etna will, simmer back down for a few days. And yeah, SS Mount Etna now. Yes, it's spewing and doing things and throwing lavaliness down the hill. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Welcome, Henrietta. Glad to have you in here. Let's see, Derek Monk also made it in. Just wanted to say hi to you. And let's see, who else did I might have missed here? Nick Addison also in here, as well as SS. And let's see, who else? Glad to have you guys on board anyway, and all good. If I didn't call your name out, don't be offended. Like Dina. Guten Abend, and let's see, there's others in here that I may not have noticed or mentioned. If like I say, don't be offended. Karen is here as well, and let's see, who else? Weeby. Okay, I don't know what else you were asking there, Weeby, but okay, Weeby, let's keep things in a little bit more casual form as far as talking. Catherine Fall also here. Good morning from Transylvania. No, Tasmania, so not Transylvania. I'm kidding. Glad to have you on board, Catherine, and good to see you from down under. And let's see, I think we got most of everyone else. right. Yeah, I think I got most of you people. So anyway, Mount Etna definitely threw some lava out earlier today and is still continuing to do so. So let's pop, well, where are we going to pop over to next here? Let's have a quick look over in Hawaii. And of course, this is our Hawaiian map. And if I zoom out on it, wherever I find it here, give me a second. Hawaii, where did you go? Oh, there you are. There's Hawaii. I found it. So, of course, Kilauea right here under all this stuff that they put in front of it. And you can definitely go to this map. You can type in Hawaii map, all one word, and that'll give you the link to this. And as you see, all the tremors that we've had here, little earth shakers, have simmered down. Only got a couple little ones in the area. Our swarm, of course, is more down on the bottom here, and most of that looks like it's kind of been a little bit done in as well. We did have some, this is a 2.35, 20 miles down. That was fairly fresh, and then the other red one here showing, whoop, no report. Okay, let me click on that again. There we go, that's better. At 2.18, I believe it is. So again, that's 23 miles down. It gives you a pretty good idea that things are down below doing their thing, but we're not seeing any major activity there. And to look at it for the past 24 hours here, basically our flux capacitor looking into the cone here is still doing what it used to do. Still keeping an eye on my little rock out front, and of course that, whoa, I missed it. Let me get that line cleared up, and we'll try that again. So the little rock that's sitting there, that's our earthquake indicator, and we haven't seen it move for a couple of days, so things are fairly quiet there, just to let you know. But there is still active lava moving around within the cone, so that should give you a pretty good idea of what is going on there today. We move back over to Cumbre Vieja and continue to watch what it is doing. And Marlissa Williams, hi Dr. Fox, hope you're doing good. Yes, I am, thank you. Ant-Man also in the house, as well as Barbarian. Good to see you guys. And did I miss anyone else? Evie, no, I got Evie earlier. So good. Tony Goodman saying hi to Piggy. All right. Glad you're here, Tony. And I think we're good for now with names. So it's pretty cool to see a lot of this stuff happening. The view is getting a lot smokier, even from this far distance. But talking about this, I have not yet showed the flow map for today, and unfortunately it really didn't show anything new on the lava flow. We still haven't made it to the ocean on the northern drop, and I will get to that in a second as soon as I find where the heck that map has disappeared to. That's what happens when you have too many windows open, and then you're trying to scramble and see where things are. So let me do a little refresh on it, and then we will go have a look at it. And of course, this is information from the 23rd is when it was updated, so we've got material from today, but just not sure of how early in the day that was taken. So we will take a look and see what we can. If we back that out a little bit, I'll see if I can get to the right map, and we shall look at it. I believe it was in this one. No, maybe not. Maybe it's in this one. No. Okay, I've lost it. It's gone. Somebody stole it. It's got to be under here somewhere. We'll kill that one, turn this one on. There it is. I knew I could find it. All right, having that will make it a little bit bigger. So of course, if we spin it around, so we got north up top, and zoom out a little bit. So there's your island of La Palma, and when we zoom in, of course, on the west, this is where we see the lava flowing to. Whoop, I wanted to move that over. So this is where it's all emanating from. And when we go down, we can see they are still showing 5 vents here. And this one in the north is more a flow vent rather than an eruptive one. But these guys here are definitely erupting for us, shooting fire into the sky and continuing that lava flow. And if we move down and out, we can kind of see where some of that material is going. We haven't seen any progression here where we thought it was going to drop into the ocean fairly quick, but it hasn't done that yet. Even this stream over here, this hasn't moved much. It came down maybe just a bit. And I'm wondering if it's going to revert and actually end up going this way rather than going in that direction. It would be better if it went south here and continued with this mess rather than causing more destruction over on this side. And that really is kind of just a hopeful, wishful thing on my part, I guess. Anyway, kind of gives you the idea of where that lava is flowing, and here you can kind of sort of see it in the 3D a little bit better in that sense. So like I say, if that lava flows in this direction here, we're a lot better off, or the people are. And again, looking here, it's not very far away from the water. These are the original flows out, building out a little bit of a peninsula. And this flow here, of course, was on top of the older material that had already been deposited back in 1949 and was already being cultivated for plantations and so on. So all that good stuff happening is awesome. And I'm just trying to keep up with emails here. I got lots of emails coming in, and sometimes not so easy to get everything put on there as quick as possible. So, okay, why is that one taking so long? Okay, this is an interesting set of pictures. I do want to save that, and we will save those real quick. And I did have an interest in wanting those, so we will show those right away as well. And let me get back to this screen. And yeah, so the lava flow, and we know it's gone quite a ways here. And again, this actually they didn't show it as much as they used to. There's a lot of ash. I think this is almost gone, this area here. So they may need to re-update this a little bit in the near future. But nevertheless, you can go to these maps, the 3D maps, and you can definitely punch in La Palma 3D. And that will take you to a page that has 12 different maps on it, and you can certainly choose and look at the best ones out of the deal. There's some really cool information in there, and definitely worthwhile. Paul Zilla just brought up that link, so La Palma 3D maps, and if you right click on that, it'll open it up in a separate browser window, and you can do your thing. SS, have a great day, great evening, do your thing. And take care of yourself. Jose, welcome. Glad to have you on board. Let's see, from Brooklyn, New York. Okay, cool. Glad to have you joining us here. So, Marlissa Williams, good night, guys. Sleep well. And what do we got? Steen is here as well. Welcome. I see a very different cone top today. Did the cone break down or occur earlier? Yes, in the I guess in the wee hours, and we will get back to talking about the cone. I think we'll do a recap after my break. It is break time for me, so for those people who have not yet hit that like button, please, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, do hit that like button. Also, if you have not yet subscribed, consider doing a subscription and hitting that bell notification as well. That way, yes, I thought we did Storm Runner. Yeah, we did get that when you posted it. That's already scrolled back so far, though. It's already gone. I don't see it anymore, but we did have it. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to throw in here, yeah, you shouldn't be seeing any commercials on this, as this channel is not monetized, so no commercials on it. So the only benefits that I get out of it is if you do super chat support that way. But nobody is obligated to. I do appreciate anything that does come in, but also would like it more so if you hit that like button, and that helps get the ratings up there, and of course that allows more people to come to the stream. Having said all that, I'm going to go take my break. I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Play nice in the lava, okay? I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and glad you guys are still here. Wonderful to see everyone still hanging on. I'm your host, DrFox2000. You are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. Right now, we've got Cumbre Vieja on the display there, and somebody was mentioning that there was an earthquake just a few minutes ago in La Palma, another 3.1 they were saying, or something like that, and I thought it was a 3.0. Oop, wrong map. Perhaps this one. Okay, there we go. Just to zoom in on it, you see where the star is. So that one actually occurred out in the water, which is kind of interesting to see. So you can see it right there, and it is a 3.0 that happened. What is it? It'd be now 12 minutes ago. So that's interesting that it's that far out into the water. Wasn't seeing that before when we look at the rest of the cluster over here. So a little bit unusual and in a weird spot, but interesting nonetheless. So hi Sci-Fi, hi Doc. Do you think a couple of D10s could have saved a few houses by making diversionary channels? You know, that's risky business. High Sci-Fi. Not sure if that would have helped much, but you know, you never know, and it's always hard to act when these things happen. Ant-Man, Duck, that's in front of the tsunami wedge, right? Well, yeah, let's go back to that again here. And what they were kind of referring to as this being an area where it could collapse down, and I'm not sure if this is the actual spot, but I don't think the 3 is going to make that much of a difference where it's landed, like this area here. You know, I don't think that's close enough to cause any issues. Again, we will heed everything with proper views and you know, kind of make sure we keep an eye on what's going on here, right? So far, everything has been pretty much on the eastern side of the ridge or the island. Although we know that there are a lot of older volcanoes underneath here, so this is where that hot spot really resides in that area. But so this guy is a little bit out of place. So like I say, we keep an eye on it and see what happens. Pop back real quick to the view above the clouds. So we see that we are actually in between cloud layers. We have the lower portion of clouds that you can almost walk across all the way to the volcano, and of course we have clouds way up top, so pretty cool to see, and it's kind of a nice view there. Did we have, what do we got here? So on this one, actually I wanted to go back on this one to earlier in the day, if I can find where the heck I've got it, and that is this one here. So what we wanted to do was actually have a look and see if the where the lava was progressing. So this is about 7.5 hours ago. It really didn't show too much. It does show the climate and the way the dust was going up, you know, all the ash and everything that's heading into the air. So definitely, you know, causing a lot of material to be up there and falling down. Luckily, most of that is heading out towards the ocean, which is probably a better thing, and that way it doesn't harm the people quite as much. But looking on the ground, it's a lot better looking than it was a couple of days ago, where you couldn't even see from this angle. You couldn't see anything in the background there other than the coastline. So pretty good view from earlier, and I just want to move along a little bit with it. Kind of popping through the day there. They did move the camera. Let's see if I can catch it right when they were moving it. Anyway, the lava that we expect to come down will be somewhere in this area over here, and it should be falling into that area. And I don't think it's overly deep right there. So if that northern stream does finally push in there, that's where it's going to end up. Let's see, Stormrunner La Palma TV is live, but not the same view as before. It looks similar position. Okay, I will have a look and see if I can locate that. Anyway, looking at this one, we will pop that back into a live view as well, as we see a boat going by. And then a little further there, you can see the old flow, the first flow up in the foreground, and the higher material in the background, of course, is the flow that's gone onto the existing material that was already there. Trisha G, how will they know when this volcano is winding down and it's going to stop? Will it just stop spewing out lava suddenly, or gradually? It's probably going to stop for a little while, and then give a few more eruptions, and then simmer down completely, that kind of thing. So again, it's unpredictable. It could turn off tomorrow, although I doubt it. I'm sure it's going to run for another good couple of weeks, if not more. I'm not even sure what day it is now, but as mentioned before, the average volcano duration is about 57 days on La Palma. That's for an active erupting volcano. So that range is anywhere from about 35 to 108 days or something in that area during the last 100 years is what they've come up with. So again, it may last 100, 110 days, who knows, or it could shut down at 57. That's kind of where we're at with it. We don't know right now, and so far it hasn't given any signs that it is slowing down. A matter of fact, what we've noticed is that it is getting more intense, and we've noticed that the activity from earthquakes is getting more intense, that they are stronger earthquakes. So it's going to keep going and keep doing its thing. Okay, so we'll put that one back to live, and that is what it's looking like right now. And I just want to pop around to the other things that we've got loaded up here. Where did I stick that? No, that's the USGS map. Actually, I was going to refresh that one. Let's leave it there for a second, and let me see if I can find that real quick. And USGS, where'd you go? There you are. And that is actually showing live material, or hang on, maybe I will refresh that just to make sure that I am live. Okay, so it appears that they had an earthquake in Taiwan, 5.1, but we don't see any more activity here. And if we zoom in on that, our ASO or ASO, Mount Aso is somewhere around in the middle here, and we don't see any seismic activity, so I don't know if that was a one-time event where it blew. Wanted to kind of go over here Alaskan stuff, 5.1 in the Aleutian Islands, on Rat Islands. Interesting name. I didn't know that's what it was called. And of course we see we have a bunch more here in the US along the San Andreas, as well as in Nevada. Not unusual to see. Here's the old one near me, 4.3, which was a couple of days ago here. And no, I didn't feel that. And of course I am located here in Edmonton. So that gives you a little bit more of an idea of what's going on there. And unfortunately, they don't show a heck of a lot over on the other side of the pond. And Iceland, they don't show anything for Iceland, which is kind of not so happy. I guess it's because Iceland does have sensors all over it. And of course, Morocco here and La Palma is right here. And they're not showing anything for La Palma either, but that's not a concern in that sense, because we do have the La Palma earthquake map, and we can always fall back on that. So, Nancy Buchanan, thanks for all the research and facts that you share with us. You are appreciated by me. You're most welcome, Nancy. Dina, Piggy, how do I have? I don't have a dog. Oh, all right. No worries. Dina, never say you live alone on the air, okay? Never put that in the chat. That's bad. Just so you know. You'll have 40 dogs, and they all like to eat people, right? Just saying. Okay, let's just have a little look at the other one here. And it's still cooking pretty good, so we're looking about 10 minutes before we shut the stream down for today. And I see we still have a few people popping in. Judy Letson says, I was late. What? Okay, did hit the water yet? No, it did not hit the water yet, Judy or Judith. It is still on the edge. Still actually a few meters away, and hasn't gone over yet. And we are keeping an eye on that. Judy McClelland, have a good evening, and take care of yourself. Time for one more pig poke then. Pig poke? Uh-oh. Rico also sneaking in here fairly late. Okay, Daily Clayton, I have all sorts of little critters living around me. The groundhog, stray cats, birds, stink bugs, LOL, and all sorts of little tiny critters. Yeah, the tinier ones are kind of ooby gooby. Elaine, okay, EQ earthquakes with what? If you want to bring up the earthquake link, hang on, I'm trying to type La Palma in here and I'm not typing. La Palma EQ will bring up the earthquake maps, or the link for the earthquake map if you're looking for it, Elaine. Okay, emsc.eu. Okay, anyway, not sure earthquake with La Palma. I'll have to take a look at that. I'm gonna just make a where to go sc.eu. I will have a look at that. Okay, just making notes, and good for that. And yeah, the link for is in there for the La Palma earthquake, so that's all cool. William Lines throws in a $5 or £5 super chat. Dr. Fox, sorry for missing the stream streams after flu shot from the doctor. Sorry again. Oh, you got the flu shot, and it gave you the flu. That wasn't good. But thanks for that super chat. I do appreciate it, William. That's awesome. Thank you for the support, and that's where you guys really come in 100%. You know, I do appreciate the support, and honestly, I don't make a heck of a lot off of these streams. You know, by the time YouTube gets done taking their slice and whatever, I have enough to pay for the electricity bill. Kind of thing for the day, that is. Anyhow, oh, I wanted to show those pictures. Hang on here. I got to get those saved. I know I have them somewhere. Just got to remember which file I put them in. These interesting holes that we noticed in the lava field, and it was kind of neat looking. So let me see if I can get that on the screen. Wind down for works. What? Oh, why? Oh, yeah, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready. I'm just got to load a couple more quick pictures here, and let's see if we can find them. And yeah, these are a couple of interesting shots, and just thought that you guys might want to look at them as we share those. There's one. Let me get the other one loaded. Amelia throws in New Zealand $2 super chat, and with a smiley kitty with hearts all around it. Awesome. Thank you, Amelia. Really do appreciate the support there. That's cool and awesome, and love it. Okay, so just to throw these in here real quick before we wind down for the day. In here, this was one of the shots that we had from the back side, and showing that other hole that's opened up. And of course, you see a lot of the smoke and the steam coming out of it. So you kind of have, I guess, a vent with a wall and a hole beside it, by the looks of things. And that actually looks pretty darn deep, if you ask me. So if we go from that one, here's a little better shot at it. And I'm wondering if something actually physically collapsed into there, because that looks quite deep. And I don't know if anyone else has got anything to throw in there for that. Words of wisdom, please let me know. Yeah, and you know, these were drone link. Okay, that's the shot from the drone link I posted earlier. Okay, and yeah, that I wanted to get those in there. Yeah, that's you could probably fly your drone in and around inside there for a while, and then come back out if it's not too hot. But that looks pretty awesome. And of course, like I say, that's right beside that other vent. So if we just show you here, you can see the vent in the just right behind it, of course, and right there. So that's the vent there. And then this, I don't know what happened here. If, like I say, if that was a collapse or of some sort, I don't think there was a big cavern there before. So interesting to see. So who's going to patch the big hole? I don't know. They're going to have to get bulldozers out and start pushing all that lava or all that ash into there and fill it up. And that is going to be pretty cool, pretty interesting. On that note, let's see if we throw you back to the volcano. Neither view right now is very clear or good. This, of course, is the one from further away, and this is the closer up one. And in the silhouette of things, you can definitely see we got a lot of black smoke up there, and it is definitely still doing its firestorm eruption. So yeah, a lot of lava on here today, you guys, and I have potholes in Michigan almost that big. Nancy, some of the potholes we got here, you actually get a map when you get over to enter it. And our RVTV okay, said that there was a cone collapse today. Guess that, no, actually, Dina, that's not from there. The cone collapse was, hang on, we'll get rid of that, and let me show you the cone collapse area that we had earlier today, and if I can get that on the screen. So, no, wrong video. Let's see. Oh boy, where is it? I've got so many files loaded, it's hard to see. And that was this one here. And if you're looking at this, you can see a lot of lava in the foreground. Let me get that running again so we can see if that should be this guy. And we'll back it up a little bit so you can see what it looked like. So in that area, what we were looking at was the up top, and I'm actually gonna, oh, okay, they're gonna pan that way. Hang on, let me put it back to the top here, and then I'll try to explain. Up top here, this used to be right across. Last night we were watching it, and it was quite built up. And I had mentioned that there was a bunch of cracks right in that area, and that did fall out. So I'm assuming it fell out and laid down in the front here. We do see a new hole there that has since patched itself up, and of course we do see a tremendous amount of lava flow at the time. Piggy is telling me 2 minutes. Thank you, Piggy. Do appreciate that. And for those people wondering why we're so picky about the time here is I do have a call to go to, and I need to get out right away. So I am going to be doing that. It is 4 p.m. my time. So on those friendly notes, I just wanted to re-show this a little bit. Just so you had the idea of what went on today. And I will stop that there and put it back on the volcano from this view, and I'm going to get ready to sign off here. So thank you everyone for being here in the stream tonight and viewing the stream. Thank you for the support. I really do appreciate it, you guys. And super awesome of all of you for being here. Thank you for the super chats. That was very kind that way for the supports. If you haven't yet hit the like button, do hit it before you head out, and really would appreciate it, because that certainly brings the analytics up a little higher, and really does help for making the stream more popular. And I see it's going up very well. So on that note, thank you everyone. Thank you to my moderators for being here today. You guys are awesome. Thank you to the super chatters, and thank you to everyone who has joined today. And I will do my customary good night and spiel that I always do. So take care of yourselves, everyone, and please tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Good night, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Bye.